circuit, the crowd is stilled and waiting. At Copse, Maggots, Pickett, at Stowe, at Clough. But the longest wait by far.
Good morning and welcome to Goodwood on what is going to be an action-packed second day. Alongside me, Ben Constant.
Savagely powerful, of course, and just being very, very careful, just feeling his way.
Or you guys down there on the start line. Former Lotus Grand Prix driver.
Batch 1 Class 4 back in the 100 years of Maserati, and now we've got Neil Perkins, Grand Prix car from 1936.
And most talented of our Festival of Speed hill climbers.
The man who invented Formula Junior. The late 50s.
Start line, I know you can see a simply incredible lineup of cars stretching all the way back to the turning circle at the back. Must be difficult to know where to look. Talk to drivers, mingle with some of the heroes of motorsports past. Start to run the whole American we go through the batch.
I've seen a couple of these on the road, not the Trofeo model. The line of this car is so beautiful, the way it shrinks around, the curvature over the wheels.
One of the most tricky cars.
My favourite car. Many of the manufacturers, and never mind the Nordschleife, Henry, but Clausen and places like that.
Incredible.
An amazing thing to do it, and I'm so impressed.
Public road now, isn't it? Worked on the side of the road. Just amazing. That looks suspiciously like the CAD. Is it the CAD? Back in the days when, if you finished, you did rather well. Right? Very good morning, team. This is just arriving trackside at the Festival of Speed for 2014, the 22nd edition of this wonderful motorsport garden party.
Straight 8 supercharge, and it is oozing.
It's the 2 litres.
Imagine this being made of a skirt and a paddle. This weekend, but that's a very, very steep hill to try and get into that top 5. Big battle.
Wonderful stabbing of the throttle and compensatory tweaks of the wheel on the exit of Moulcombe. 3 litre 8-cylinder Grand Prix car, the 382. The great Italian road race. 47 world land speed records in a very short period.
David Coulthard and we're here at Goodwood House. I have an AMG SLS Black Series and we're going to go and discover the famous hill climb. As we go across the start.
I remember Neil Fuller racing one of these back in the 100 a couple of years ago, and as a super speedway, to see these cars absolutely fully lit, it really is.
No. Extraordinary car control from Mike Whiddin. Use of Fighting Michael. And March McLaren. Exposed exhaust system.
Such a pure shape, wasn't it? Originally it had a Ford HB Cosworth in the back of it, an engine similar to the Benetton from using.
Tell by the helmet colour. Ben Schneider. So we know Charles March is having to
Streamliner transporter.
That dominated in 1960.
Sunlight again, and then into Goodwood Grove, and it's a right-hander, then another left-hand kick. Nick Highfield, who has the lap record at 41.6 seconds the finish line. It really is an exhilarating performance.
Wouldn't see anywhere else in the UK. That's a wonderful shot, the glimmer in the sunshine of the McLaren P1. That really has, because frankly, 917 brake horsepower, and what an amazing thing. And this is the MFO version. Customers get one of these, you have to be one of Ferrari's VIP customers, which means that you're already getting Ferraris, been invited to buy a Ferrari time rather than and they're all far clearer than any.
Extremely quick off the line. It will be interesting to see their times when they come up.
What, where, when, why? It's mid-engined and features a Chevrolet V8.
The disguised livery of this Nissan GTR Nismo. And that leaves the line, my goodness me. And using all of the road.
Following it up safely through Morecambe. Bruce will be catching up with some of the drivers of these cars just seen on the course. I know that Chris Hoy is in one of the GTRs. I think it is actually the Time Attack that he's in this run. That's a very, very committed drive he's putting in. Yeah, Olympic cycling hero who's turned to racing and now competing in British GTR.
They in the stand or what else?
And that is one of the sweetest V6 car. You look at this package. It's hard to describe this car without. They sell out before they finish making. You can't buy one now, even if you wanted to. I'm afraid that you won't be able to buy one new. We just saw the F12 Berlinetta, didn't we, go up? The other stuff we've just seen, it sounds really good, three-cylinder engine. It sounds like half the high-revving V6, but it sounds like that.
They're not answering.
The first product of Jaguar's new Special Vehicle Operations Division, Jaguar Land Rover's new Special Vehicle Operations Division. And they're still wearing prototype. A 5-litre V8, you can certainly tell that if you listen to it. Get some autographs, then they'll be doing that in the Aviation Village at 2 o'clock.
Well, they said the Audi's at Morecambe.
The Audi makes its way to the top of the hill. More Michelin supercars leaving the start line, including the anniversary edition M5 with Steve Soper at the wheel. It's a brand new addition to the M family with the M4. That's the 2-door, the M3 being the 4-door now. The smile on that passenger's face will stay there for a month.
Swerving over this rise of Blind King before Morecambe. It's difficult to get the perspective unless you are in a car charging up towards it.
There's a never-ending supply of these supercars, I've realised, because they are coming from behind my commentary position at the start line rather than from elsewhere up the hill as the Infiniti Eau Rouge Special Edition leaves the line now. They're coming out of the area where the cars were parked from the Moving Motor Show yesterday, so there is more and more of it.
Porsche What a sweet handling little car this is.
That was the new Atom.
It's not one of the quickest things on the hill, but it really is one of the sweetest things you can drive. It pick up this chassis, but it really doesn't matter when you've got that engine up front. Right, yeah. This is a car that I think is fabulous, based on the Polestar, the racing team, Swedish touring car racing team. This is the V60. The V's are estates, aren't they? And the S's are saloons. Exactly. This is a really, really fun Volvo estate. I know, that's something you didn't think you'd be saying 25 years ago.
I believe we have the original Stig at the helm of this car.
This is going to be fun. This is the Ford Focus ST with a difference. We're going to go on board in this car and we're going to basically race it. Gran Turismo 6, we have a split screen set up. You'll be able to watch on one of the big screens. There is our computer game player on the Ford stand with an onboard view and live inside the car, and it is a race to the top of the hill. And they're away. And in practice, I understand, the virtual driver had the edge. Keeping out of the wall, minding the bails on the other side, you have to be inch perfect. And it's still the car that is ahead at the moment through the long right-hander. Pop out into the sunshine once more. And then round the long left-hander to finish the... And the car takes it by...
Sure Luca wouldn't like it if I went in them, because this is the number today. And is yours unique in the bright green? Unique at the moment, yeah. I'm hoping that it's unique with the carbon fibre roof. Not many people have got. Which was a different option, which I just felt made the car look a bit lighter on the top. I thought the black was quite heavy, so the factory did that for me. When the car came out, I shot down there in a Ferrari and did some digging, and it came off okay, so very pleased. But hopefully no one else will see it and go, I'd like mine in green. JK, pleasure talking to you. Enjoy the rest of the festival. Will do, thank you very much. Thank you. Rupert Keegan, the supercar run is absolutely phenomenal here, and you're leading on perhaps one of the biggest cars in the Alfa Romeo 4C.
Yes, it's an absolutely fantastic car. Very small, beautiful, very agile, and it's like a rocket ship. It's amazing. So it's really good fun to do.
Now you're a man who's very busy at the moment. Do you want to tell people what you're up to?
Yeah, I'm making a documentary it's called The Meaning Out Alive. Formula One, how to make it outside, how to good time, and obviously there was a bad time. So it's coming on, it's on about 18 weeks already, and it's the first next year in May. That was the idea.
Oh, how exciting. But while we're up here at the top paddock, obviously you have the Legions of Alfa Romeo. What else captured your eye? Are you allowed to say?
Well, I don't know. I think they all look very pretty, very nice. But Alpha's the best.
There you had it from Rupert Keegan. Rupert, thanks very much.
Thank you.
then went on to other things. And co-driven by Michel Perrin, whose name is on another car.
Renault Laguna, Super Tourer go through as well.
But now we've got Anu Mikkola coming, and great to see him back behind the last evolution of the short wheelbase Audi Quattro, of which they only had to make 20. So it was very cheap.
And then blinded by the morning sun, and he went off.
Towards you, this is the Group B RX-7, which I didn't know that they had made.
Yes, Dave Paisley and his driver. Yeah, little known Group B Mazda RX-7 that never really saw the light of day.
Now then, we've got the Lancia 037 on the hill, just going underneath the bridge up towards the Molecombe corner. Rear-wheel drive, turbocharged car.
Yeah, this one in the Grifone delivery.
Supercharged, I apologise.
Wonderful privateer Italian team. 37 Delta S4, and then the Group A incarnation of the Delta after the demise of Group B in 86.
And we've got a whole host of cars about to come to the line, including some Pikes Peak cars, one of the Peugeot Pikes Peak cars is about This is the car that was filmed with Ari Vatanen going up Pikes Peak in Colorado with the sun in his eyes, his left hand on the wheel and his right hand over his eyes because the battery by the time he hit the bottom.
Remarkable place, a remarkable car and a remarkable man, Ari Vatanen, 81 world champion.
This car not only drove at Pikes Peak, but its sort of half-brother, half-sister went on to win the Dakar Rally as well. A 405 in the blue and white colours, and then in the yellow camel colours as well. That is a very, very rare car.
Yeah, Ender Garvey catching the Lancia Delta S4. We see the Toyota Corolla WRC, car with which the Japanese Mark took the World Rally Constructors Championship in '99. Carlos Sainz, Didier Auriol. So this is the great Frenchman, world champion of 1994.
And the car that Carlos Sainz was driving, he had a hand on the championship title, didn't he, in the RAC Rally based out of Cheltenham one year until it blew up at Margam Park.
Yeah.
And his co-driver, Lewis Moyer, was the man who got out of the car. He had a bit more of a fiery temper and he threw his crash helmet through the rear windscreen, and Carlos just put his jacket on and walked away. So cool, so cool. I was actually standing with Tom. It's another Mini, but it's slightly larger. This is Nani Roma in the car that took victory in the Dakar Rally, which is now based in South America. Nani Roma from Spain. Trick diffs and high centre of gravity, maybe not good if he's looking to do a donut. And Nani Roma only here today. He's actually jumping on an aeroplane tomorrow because he's got to go testing with the team in Morocco tomorrow lunchtime. I've been on the Dakar in Africa 5 times and in South America. World Rally Championship now based on 1.64 cylinders.
Already on the hill, the Michelin Supercar Run, the second appearance of these amazing machines. Today I'm joined in the commentary box by Mike Duff, European editor of Car and Driver magazine. Mike, good to see you again. We've got all the exotic makes and marks and models here, haven't we? If you could think of it, it is pretty much here. I don't think there's any obvious omissions from the most expensive, most exclusive classic cars on sale in the world at the moment. One of the latest Porsche 997 model 911s crosses the line. Oh, 991. Sorry. 991, that's the logo. That's the logo on the left. And what is it? It's a sin, as the Pet Shop Boys once famously said. I mean, quite a few of these we can expect to see in series production soon. A few we know are going to go into it, and some of them are just quite special and they're just here to put on a show, really. I mean, there's no better environment than here, isn't there? To far more glamorous than inside a hall. It's the old-fashioned British Motor Show. But I have to say, personally, it's quite a long time since I wished that I'd been going. Half of Lamborghini's total production. Oh, really? This car, wow. It sells extremely well. Fantastic. The Italian monster flashes across the line up to the top paddock.
And now we have the 903 horsepower McLaren on the hill here at Goodwood. Chris Goodwood. But we are now about to see the Rolls-Royce race. I had a trip around the Rolls-Royce factory that is only about a mile and a half from here in early March.
Renton didn't come over all that.
Well, yeah.
Once you get used to it, it's the challenge of it then, and you know, trying to get to the end of it. How many crowds do you have to do?
Run their motorsport program. There's several French drivers, you know, that are performing very well in not only the ERC, and don't forget Brian Bouffier in Monte Carlo this year proved that. I mean, a storming performance from him.
National Wales Rally Championship last year, a good top 10 finish, and his father does a lot of rallying as well. It's in the hunting family, but this is the contrast of the Goodwood Festival of Speed at the rally stage. You've got a Group B car, the Metro from the 80s, you've got a 9-time World Rally Champion, and you've got a top clubman all out there together, all rallying right the way through to the current rally cars and the Champions Citroen.
With Jimmy's plumbing business when they were all running about together. And look at it. David Maslin. And we get rallying worldwide, part of the McLean agency. And I've spoken to Colin several times that he's going back this year. He was completely taken by the whole setup, the scenery, the photographic opportunity. Max Duffy comes up to the end of the line. And 3:04.5 in a crash. 18 months to be repaired after some incredible bone-crushing and unbreaking experiences. Yeah, gave us an instructor, a bike driver, the rally school in Sweden, all run by Alan McKenna. UK drivers go over to learn car control and front-wheel drive, left-foot braking. David is instructor there, and I believe Ryan is an MOT. And that weekend also happened to have the Manx National Rally. And Mark Higgins, we were lucky enough, Steve agreed that the car could run a sports car. Mark Higgins ran the sports car Friday night, Saturday morning. The managing director, I believe, of the RBS Manx Bank got a passenger ride, and I did really well last night. And again, this weekend running several cars at Skoda Octavia, amongst others, as well as the Nissan. Ian
so ably, and that is the short wheelbase Quattro Steve Perez. One of
version, if you remember, even more power with the big front wings, the big spoiler at the back. It could be a heyday for a lot of people with unbelievably powerful cars.
The Hillman Avenger, it became the Chrysler Avenger. My second ever rally car was
from the same event twice. I don't know how you do that, but it was quite funny. Here it was a good spot by you, and I mean, that's what I said, you know, where we see the spectators in the stand, in the grandstand here. Come and go, would you please get a much better view of the start and as the cars as they head down into the forest stage. And it was well spotted by you, Mr. Grant. I think you were surprised when he popped his head around the door.
I was.